Welcome, welcome. We're doing another Modern League tonight, and we are going to be running Tron. The list that I'm running is a list that actually just won the Modern Challenge yesterday, last night's Modern Challenge. Um, Main deck, they're running a Relic, one Vexen Bobble, one Warping Whale, a couple Dismembers, um, and we're running 3 Thought-Knot Seer and 3 Glaring Fleshraker. We're also running 1 main deck Chalice, and we also have another Vexen Bobble and Chalice in the sideboard. Everything else is pretty stock, pretty standard. I do like the main deck Vexen Bobble. There's a lot of subtleties and a lot of solitudes going around right now. So Vexen Bobble is really good. It's also just good against like Force of Negation and Belcher, which is pretty popular right now. So yeah, this is the list I'm running. I will see you back for match 1. So we are back for match 1. I'm on the draw. This isn't the best hand, but I do have a Kozilek's Command, so go in Temple into map, and then searching for a temple. Not terrible when I have the Kozilek's Command, so I'm going to keep this. And let's see what we're going up against. Looks like Grixis Reanimator. He's already got the Oculus in the graveyard, so he's going to get Abhorrent Oculus out pretty fast. It's unfortunate I drew another Kozilek's Command because I won't be able to do anything about this being on the draw. So he's got an Unearth here, and we're going to have to deal with this Oculus. Among many other things. Oh, so he persisted it in. Okay. That's better. If we draw Dismember here, that'd be good. We drew a Mine. So I can get rid of it, but then I'm going to have to deal with the manifest creatures. He'll have 2 of them, which could be worse. Looks like it's not an Oculus underneath, though. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. We're going to get ourselves a Temple. As tempting as it is to get Tron here, we just want to get the Temple and get rid of this Oculus. We're gonna do gonna exile the Oculus and make some guys. Ramp ourselves out. I actually like doing this. So the Filigree Silex would be able to take those out. I'd have 4, be able to cast it Hopefully, and of course. So we're just gonna have to command this Oculus now. We got ourselves a power plant, I guess. We have enough for the Kozilek's command at this point. The issue is he's gonna have two, 7. I think we just play power plant. We don't really have a follow-up. I guess we'd get 1, 2, 3, 4. I could have played Karn as well. She's running Brazen Borrower main. So we're gonna ramp ourselves and exile. Issue is he's gonna take care of the Ugin now, which we really wanted Ugin next turn. I mean, he could take Karn as well. Highly doubt that, though. So he plays a Psychic Frog. So really, if I can draw an All Is Dust, the one of Karn gets us. Let's see. The issue is I have too many lands, right? If I get a 7 drop, I could. I should have too many lands. So, like, Ensnaring Bridge isn't gonna do much for us, I don't think. If we draw a 7 drop, I can at least get rid of 3 cards and be at 2. The only card he can attack with is Psychic Frog, but then he can pitch his entire hand to it after he attacks, but then he can't attack with it anymore. Filigree Silex doesn't really do much anymore. Walking Ballista actually isn't terrible, right? He has 2 cards in hand. So that's a pretty good draw. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, and I get Walking Ballista, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can get it down to 3. I can take out 1, 2, 3, but then he just attacks with Psychic Frog. So It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So close to Extinguisher Battleship, which would be really good. I can play 4. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'd have 2 mana left. For 2 mana, what would I want? I think the Ballista and just leaving him with Psychic Frog is my best play here. Or I could take out the Psychic Frog with the Devourer and then play Karn. I think that's a good play because he hasn't flipped this yet, right? So I think we do Karn. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because the frog is rough, right? And then next turn we can get Extinguisher Battleship. We are putting ourselves to 3 here. Unless I get Disruptor Flute and name what? Persist. He didn't pitch anything to the frog. So I don't think I have to worry there. I could just get the I could just get Tormod's Crypt. What can beat me here? Like, he doesn't have anything in his graveyard, but he could get something in his graveyard. I'll go with Tormod's Crypt. Because if he somehow... Because I know I'm taking 3 here. And if he somehow, like, flashes back Faithless Looting, gets Archon into the graveyard, and then has a Persist, I think Tormod's Crypt is just a good way to protect myself here. So he's gonna probably get a Surveil land. Kept it on top. Swings for 3 in the air. Part of me wants to get... Oh, he attacked my Karn, yeah. That makes sense. Kind of wish I had gotten the... So he has a Thoughtseize. He was about to Thoughtseize us. We're gonna do this now. Kind of wish I had gotten the Ensnaring Bridge now. But there we go. I think I can actually just win here, right? I'll play this. Done. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can get the Cityscape Leveler and get rid of the frog. let's do this. Let's attack with the Devour first. Because if I attack and he takes it, we just go get Walking Ballista, right? I think he blocks with his Manifest. No? So I'd get 1, 2, 3. So if he has Fatal Push, I can just respond and kill it, right? Yeah, so we get the Walking Ballista. Let me just recheck this. 3. Yeah. So now we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I like Disruptor Flutes. Sires aren't really that good against them. They just get Archon, and of course I took out the Phyrexian Metamorph, right? Like the one card that's I think is really good against them. I mean, we definitely like Grafdigger's Cage. Swarmod's Crypt. So we're bringing 1 flute and 1 Stonebrain and leave a flute in the sideboard. I don't think that's terrible. Take out a Fleshraker. Fleshraker just die quickly. It's a Fatal Pushes. Don't think that's a way that we're going to win this one. Like, I could even see myself taking out all the Fleshrakers and bringing in another Chalice, because Chalice on 1 or 2 is pretty good against them. Just double checking lists here. Yeah, Chalice on 1 takes out Faithless Looting, Fatal Push, Spell Pierce, Thought Scour, Thought Seize, Unearth. Chalice on 2 takes out Emperor of Bones, Psychic Frog, Persist. So bring in a Cityscape Leveler. Never terrible. I'll roll with this. Let's have a Chalice on 1. Turn 1. We are on the draw, so I guess bringing in Chalices aren't like the best play. Odds of us hitting a land, probably pretty good. We're keeping. All right, so we want a mine or a tower. Well, that is not good. We unfortunately have to say no to all of this. The odds of hitting a land on 4 cards. I mean, I like them, but technically have another turn. So now he's got Consign at the ready. This is just awful. We're just going to go to game 3. I should have mulled. I took a chance. Because if we draw a land, we have 2 Mind Stones there. Like, obviously, I Chalice on 1, he probably consigns, and then the next turn I play the Mind Stone. Keeping this, we're going to go turn 1 Cage. We'll do the map next. All right, we're going to go Power Plant into Cage. Turn 2, we'll play Tower into Expedition map. We're actually going to play Expedition map first. I don't want to give him any looks because he doesn't know if I have the land or not. So now he doesn't know if he wants to consign. So we got it. So we're going to play the Tower. Next turn, we'll play Eldrazi Temple and have Kozilek's Command ready. We definitely want to command. I don't really care so much about ramping right now, knowing that we have the 2 temples. We're going to have Tron. But I definitely want to scry draw. So we ended up just drawing the mine. So now we'll just pass turn. So we know he's got the consign. So I definitely don't just want to play the command randomly here. So I'll just play this Drago style of game for a little bit, if need be. He'll take 2, so we can play probably Frog. Yep. So now you can play Frog and leave Consign open. Oh, blue-red? Nope. Meltdown. Interesting. So now he has the consign. I'll have to consign this. So the issue is now he's got... I mean, I knew he had the consign, so my command wasn't getting through anyway. So he can probably Faithless Looting. Probably took Faithless Looting out now that I think about it. Because he's got Harbinger, which there we are. That was a huge draw, but don't have the lands. So we also want to point out he doesn't have any black land either, so Free the Fae. Okay, so he took a persist. So he just got another consign ready. Because he didn't take the consign. Well, no, you can only get what you mill, right? Okay. Another Harbinger. Abhorrent Oculus. Okay, that's fine. So now, this actually sets us up pretty good because I can now go like this. Take out the Harbinger. And then I'm going to go add 3 mana. Cast Warping Will to create a colorless. And we're going to choose up to 1 target permanent. Do this. And then sacrifice this token. We're going to exile that creature. And we're going to scry and draw a card. We took out their entire board. And we still have an Ugin in play. So even if he does somehow get an Archon here, we have Devour and Ugin in hand. That was an awesome turn. That was an awesome turn. Okay. Looks like he might not have anything. Okay. So he petty thefts so he can consign, which is fine because we have this one, right? And then we just play Tormar's Crypt. That's 6/7. We'll cast this. And we'll leave the Devour in hand. There's no need to cast it. I guess I could have cast it, having the Crypt to protect the graveyard. But now he takes out my Ugin. I'd like to see a Karn here. Or a command. It's got a Kozilek's Command. Or a Karn. So do I just take out Archon of Cruelties at this point? With the Stonebrain? I can get... Oh, the Stonebrain's still in, huh? Shit. So I'm not too afraid of Abhorrent Oculus as I am Archon of Cruelty, I guess. I could get Liquid Metal Coating. 4, 5, 6, 7. Why is it that I always have 7? Is there anything to stop from getting anything in his graveyard? Of course not. So I think I could just go for Disruptor Flute, name Persist. Do this. We're going to say Persist. Slows him down a bit. And then I'm going to cast Devourer of Destiny because I do not want it to get Thought Seized. And at least I have a threat in play. Psychic Frog. So we pitched Emperor of Bones. He's going to unearth the Emperor of Bones. So you can go for creatures in my graveyard now. He only has 2 cards to pitch, but she would pitch the Psychic Frog, I guess. Okay. All right, so we have Dismember then. So we're going to just get... We get Liquid Metal Coating. Just start going after his lands. Think we do. I'm going to Dismember the Frog. Okay. So he got the Archon of Cruelty in the side into the graveyard. Now he can use Emperor of Bones to bring that back. So what do we do? Extinguisher. I think we get this Extinguisher, right? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we'll get the Extinguisher Battleship. Deals 4 damage to all creatures. Yes. 3, 4, 5, 6. I could just get Walking Ballista as well, but I like this because then I can attack for 10. So we're gonna get Extinguisher Battleship. Deal 4 damage to all creatures. His Emperor of Bones will die. I'll get 6 in, and then next turn I can make this a flying creature. I can take out his only red source. I don't think it matters. So I'll take out a blue source. Deals 4 damage to all creatures. I'll attack for 6, and next turn I win if he has nothing. That should theoretically be game. Might not. He does have Brazen Borrower to bounce the Devour, so at that point I can't really attack. I actually can make my Extinguisher a creature with Karn. That's one thing to think about as well. So that's what I think I'll do. There we go. He might have had something to like take out the Devourer if I made that a creature, but making it a creature with Karn guarantees there's not much he can do. Good match 1. Very close. That game 2 was ridiculous, but I like the result. I'll see you back for match 2. We are back for match 2. We have lost the die roll, so we will be on the draw. So this is an interesting hand. I have Devourer, and I have 2 Devourers. I have the Kozilek's Command, and I have an Ugin's Labyrinth. If I'm looking for anything, what am I looking for? And even then, is it still enough to help me out? My gut instinct is no. Like if we had a map or something or a Mind Stone in our hand, that's one thing. But the fact that we only have 1 land and I'd only be able to really get one thing out of it, maybe an Eldrazi Temple, and then I have Kozilek's Command. We're gonna mulligan this. This is much better. I'll get rid of the Warping Wheel just because I don't know what I'm up against, and having the 7 drops with the Labyrinth is really nice. And I don't want to pitch Ugin when I can potentially ramp into turn 3 Tron. And I like Dismember because it helps me get there if I'm up against an aggressive deck. Like if they play turn 1 Ragavan or something. So we're looking for Tower or maybe a Mind Stone. Yeah. That'll do it. Can Mana Traders just get me matching lands ever? I always have mismatched Tron lands. Just once, I'd like them to be matching. So it looks like it could be the Flooded Strand. I mean, it could be Storm. It could be Red-White. Energy. Instantly gonna dismember that. Not even gonna let you see the light of day. Absolutely not. Okay, so he's got Ranger Captain Evios. So he's going to sacrifice it. So I can't play Ugin, but I can still play the Devourer, which is still a 6 powered creature. I also have to be weary of main deck Blood Moon. They've been doing that a lot. They're going to probably have Molten Rain. Haven't seen many Charmas yet. So he's going to let us just cast away. I'm going to take it out, and now he's going to sacrifice. He didn't sacrifice it? That's interesting. So he dashed Ragavan. I think I'm just gonna get the Extinguisher Battleship, maybe? Take out a land. Well, I guess I can just play anything. Just take everything out. What do you reveal? Devour. Oh, he attacked the Ugin. Makes sense. As I say, I don't know that he can come back from that. So now the pain starts, right? We're going to have to go up against Molten Rain, Obsidian Charma. So we definitely want Disruptor Flutes. Trinisphere, probably not good. Chalice on 1 or 2 is always not bad, but it's not the gameplay. It's not really what I'm looking to do here. Fleshrakers, I don't think are all that great. And Torpor Orb against Charma is solid, but they're going to have things to deal with that, but that's fine. That's even if he has Charma. I think I just kind of want it there as a just in case. I'm afraid of a Molten Rain too. So I could bring in the Stone Brain, but I am on the draw, so the Stone Brain's not as good. I think I could just bring in a Chalice and Chalice on 1 to stop a lot of like random crap. Coincidentally enough, it does stop Static Prison as well. Could also bring in Walking Ballista, but I don't know that I want that either. I'll go with this. So I'm hoping maybe we just see Blood Moons and I don't see Molten Rains and Charmas. But Charma's the scariest one because it takes out a land, but it also puts pressure on, and I have to deal with it on top of my lands being destroyed. I have a turn 1 Mind Stone. I mean, I guess I don't want to pitch this, but I guess we're going to find out what they're running. Windswept Teeth, so he's got a turn 1 play here. Sacred Foundry into Ragavan. Guide of Souls, okay. So we got another Mind Stone. I guess I'm more okay with probably losing Ugin at this point. Maybe not. think I'll be more okay losing all his dust. Where am I? Because I can search for Eldrazi Temple, but I have the mine, so I might go for Power Plant. But having the Mind Stones is huge. Because if he does have Blood Moon, having the colorless lands is huge. So hopefully he's just on a Blood Moon play. So their hand isn't that great. Well, it could be great. It's just not that explosive. What can we get with Karn? The Stone Brain. Let's see. I can. And what do I want to get? That's the question. So if he has Charm, I lose the lands. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was just gonna go for Ensnaring Bridge, honestly, but I guess that'll do it. Now we'll never know what they were running. But yeah, I was just gonna go for the Ensnaring Bridge because if he did have the Charmant, cool, take out a land, but now you just can't attack me. And I know I can't guarantee myself that I can play everything, but having the Karn out, I then can go for Liquid Metal Coating, just take his lands out, and then you just can't play anything. And then I just draw. I mean, that would have probably just easily sealed the game there. So that was pretty cool. Good match, too. I will see you back for match 3. Welcome back for match 3. We have won the die roll, so we are on the play. And this is an interesting hand. On one thought, I have the Devourer, which is really good. On another thought, I have Double Tower, but I do have the Expedition Map. I have a Sire. I have a Fleshraker and Command League. This is a really good hand. Or it could be a really good hand. So really, I want to get a Mine or a Power Plant off of the Devourer. I wouldn't mind an Eldrazi Temple if that's all I get, because then I can play the Fleshraker, but we're going to keep this. And I like to keep my sideboard up here, because when I play Karn, I just like to see what all my options are just as I'm playing. So we'll Devour. Mine or Power Plant would be nice. So we didn't get a Mine or a Power Plant. But we do have the Eldrazi Temple. The Mind Stone's not bad, but that's not going to help us right away. I think I'm going to take the Eldrazi Temple here. Yeah. Minor Power Plant would have been great. So we're going to play Tower, play Map. Next turn, we're going to play Eldrazi Temple into Glaring Fleshraker, I think. Depends on what they do, I suppose. They're determining what land they want to play. Spire of Industry. So we're going up against artifacts. Haywire Might. Oh boy. So you could take out my expedition map. I could just take this out. Ramp 1. That would give us what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana for the following turn and not have much of anything to do other than map. I think, and if I play this and then I play that, I have the command for 2. Yeah, let's do that. For all we know, he might not even take the map out because I didn't play a mine. Okay, so he didn't take the map out. Vexing Bauble was a huge draw. That is awesome. So we're going to do this. We're going to command, exile, make a guy. And the reason why we do that is because I want to play this Vex and Bubble, and I don't want that Haywire Might being around. And the Bauble will give us a spawn where we can expedition map another Eldrazi temple. And I want an Eldrazi temple because at that point, that's the fastest I'm going to get the Sire out. He only has 2 artifacts, so he can't have Metallic Rebuke. So he's running Force of Negation. Interesting. So he has main deck Force. What did he pitch? He pitched a Thoughtcast. So at this point, if I play the Bauble, he just exiles it, right? And then he... So I'm going to hold back. I could actually attack too. See if he wants to block. He won't block. If he forced that, he might want to block. I highly doubt it though. Odds are he won't block. So he's got Mox Opal online. He wants to save 2 to construct. He wants to keep Opal open. He'll probably crack Bubble. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He might even have Kappa here. And that might be what he's debating right now. Yep. Called it. She gains 2 life. So we're gonna crack this. Gonna grab. That'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we. Yeah, I mean, the only land I'm grabbing is Eldrazi Temple here. Karn. Wouldn't have been terrible, I guess, but 4, 5, 6. So we're just going to. So we'll take a big hit next turn. Six. Like, even leaving the all is just in isn't terrible because it takes out Kappa. Thinking about how I want to sideboard here. So he's going to make a construct. Weird that he's tapping the Saga for it. So he's got an unblockable 7. So we're at least effectively down to 14. And then another 8 down to 6. Unless we just draw a Kozilek's command here, it'd be for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it'd be for 6. We'd get 7 damage dealt to him. And if we got into another one, gonna exile this artifact, exile graveyards, and draw a card. Not gonna let him memory. So we drew a Karn. 1, 2, 3, 4. If we draw a land, actually, we don't even need to draw a land. We can just get Ensnaring Bridge. As long as he doesn't have Rebuke. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, as long as he doesn't have Rebuke here. Get ourselves Ensnaring Bridge. Cast Ensnaring Bridge. Buys us a lot of time. Can't activate his artifacts. He has Haywire Might. He can't even get rid of the bridge that way. She's going to Pithing Needle the Karn. Okay. That's fine. There's not much he can do against me at this rate. And I'm eventually just going to grab Kozilek's commands. He can attack with Emery. Four, 5, 6, 7. So we're going to go play the map. Four, 5, 6, 7. Play Devour. Take out the Emery. I don't know why he's wasting his time playing this. And then I just pass turn because I'm not attacking with Glare and Fleshraker because that is literally my win condition here. Is a Kozilek the broken reality deck? Not sure what you mean by there. I'm talking about Kozilek's command. How that is literally how I'm going to win this game. Because neither one of us can attack with anything right now. So I'm just going to play Kozilek's command to trigger my Glare and Fleshraker to deal damage. Every colorless spell I play is dealing damage to my opponent. That's actually a really good draw too. 4. That's only 5 though. So we're gonna crack the map. Gonna get Eldrazi Temple. Play Eldrazi Temple. Play another Devour. Actually, I'm gonna play Sire. I want the Devour if he gets another Emery or a Tameo. Now next turn, if I draw a land, I can just cast Ugin. That'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I could get rid of the kappa if I imprint this, actually. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'd have 1, 2, 3, 4. If I stack correctly, I think this is how this will work. I probably could have just played the Ugin and then exiled it next turn anyway, but pretty sure if I stack these correctly, I want Devour on the stack first, then I did it wrong. Yep. I did it wrong. God damn. I need to put Devour on first, so the Glaring Fleshraker, but because the Devour was on first, it targeted the Kappa, caused the ability, so I stacked it wrong. That's fine. I think he's just looking for an Otawara, but an Otawara doesn't really do anything either. He doesn't even have the lands to play it. He really should just go to the next game, I would think. Here's another Kappa. So it doesn't matter because it's as it's cast, and that's when it comes into play. So it wouldn't have worked anyway. I learned, which is fine. And I know I can draw a card off Vexen Bauble, but there's no reason to draw a bunch of cards because I have Ensnaring Bridge out, and I'm literally just going to win the game. The Pithing Needle really made this game go longer than it needed to. I'm gonna cast this. Actually, that's +1. So that's cool. So we're gonna go Glaring Fleshraker, and we should just have the game here. Gonna go. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Now we'll play a land. So for 2 mana, I'll have 1, 2, 3. I can't exile it, so. But I'll deal. I'll just win, right? Create a 1/1 token. And that's game. All right. So, Affinity. Let me see what they're packing in their sideboard these days. All right, let's see. Decks, popular, modern. But he's running like a different list, but nonetheless, they'll probably have Blood Moon and Consigns, right? So we're going up against Blood Moon and Consign. I like Chalice. Chalice is really good. I like Disruptor Flute. Warp and Whale's okay, but meh. Don't really care about their graveyard as much either. And all of this is just not that great. Let's roll with this. Like if I get turn 1 Disruptor Flute on Blood Moon, definitely helps. So what do we got here? We got Power Plant, Tower, Devour, Mind Stone. This is a great hand because the sooner we get Karn out, the better. Keeping. Power Plant, Tower. So we have turn 1 Mind Stone, turn 2 Karn. Like, doesn't really get much better than that. And he mulled to 5. Mulled to 4. Okay. Guess the only thing that'll make it better is if we draw Chalice for 0. Reveal our Devour. Citadel. Devour. Looking for Chalice. Disruptor Flute. Disruptor Flute's really good. Put that on Blood Moon. And I think we'll do that now. He'll have to have the Force. Well, he won't even be able to tap his Citadel if we get Karn out, but I really want to stop the Blood Moon. Or do I care because I have the Mind Stone? Do I say Consign? I can win against Consign. Blood Moon hurts me the most. I could say Mox Opal here. But I think Blood Moon is really the only thing that's gonna really stop me right now. Turns out he plays Harbinger. What a wire, huh? I almost said Mox Opal. I almost said Mox Opal. He's got Haywiremite in his graveyard. So now I just hope I draw another Ugin's Labyrinth so I can play this card now. Didn't. Power Plant. So we're going to go... If I play the map, I can get Tower. Don't really care about that right now. We'll do that. It's probably going to go for the Haywiremite and then take out my Disruptor Flute or Mind Stone. I don't know if they're a Blood Moon deck or not yet. But nonetheless, we'll have Karn. You can't tap Citadel or Opal. So he targets the Haywire Mite. Exactly what we figured would happen. So Mopal is online. Does he crack it now? And then Opal's not online? It's gonna portable hole. What's he portable hole? I was gonna say probably my map. That's fine. So he's a blue-white list, so he's probably running Harbinger. So we're gonna just do this. We have 1 mana. Do we get Grafdigger's Cage? What do we get? Huh. What do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. Could take out his Otawara, get rid of any. Could get my expedition map back, actually. I like that. That's a pretty good play. And he can attack Karn all he wants. I'm going to get my expedition map cracked and have Tron to play Sire. That's funny because he can't tap his Citadels for mana, but he can tap them for the improvised cost on Kappa, which is pretty sweet. That's fine. I'll get Tron here, right? And I'll have 7, 8 mana. So we'll get the mine. We'll play the mine. Now for 8 mana, I can take out his Emery, his Otawara, his Haywire Mite. I can just get Ensnaring Bridge. Yeah. I'm going to do that. Four mana. He can't attack. Well, he can't attack with those, right? So we're going to do this. Gonna keep this one in. So you can attack this down, right? So I'm gonna go. Protect Karn at all costs. So now he can't even attack Karn down, really. What's the reveal? Bauble, Pithing Needle. No, not the needle. Oh, he can't even play it anyway. Oh, thank God. Okay, so he targets Needle. And then sees, oh, I can't tap my lands. Can't attack the Karn. So now we're gonna go down. Yes. We're gonna get Extinguisher Battleship. That's, yeah, 7, 8. We're gonna take out the Otawara, his only functioning land. He gains 2. I have 1, 2, 3 mana open with nothing to do, so we'll pass. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Undo 7. So Ugin. Exile. Go get Walking Ballista. +1. Pass turn. +16, so it's going to be for 8. Do I have any way of getting rid of my Ensnaring Bridge? Yeah, I can get Cityscape Leveler, I guess, and Leveler my Ensnaring Bridge. But I only want to do that when I get another Karn. So I can attack with my Vex and Bauble right now. Three, 14, so increments of 4, 8, 12, 16. His Pithing Needle's already in his graveyard, so unless he has another one. So he gets Lava Spur Boots, okay. Okay. So now we just win. We're gonna minus. Yes. We're gonna get the Cityscape Leveler. 6, 7, 8. Cast Cityscape Leveler. Ugin's gonna target that. Cityscape Leveler targets Ensnaring Bridge. Eight. That's 12. That's 3. And then we're gonna because I didn't really, because it's 10, but whatever. There we go. Not bad. Little long way to get there, but putting out Ensnaring Bridge really just shuts them off from doing anything, especially when you have Karn out. Pretty good. We're 3-0. I'll be back for round 4. All right, we are back for match 4. We have won the die roll, and we are on the play. This is rough. I do have Devourer, so I think I keep. Looking for Mind Stone, an Eldrazi Temple, Tron Land. But we do have the Glaring Fleshraker, which is always very solid. Ugin's Labyrinth wouldn't be terrible either. Definitely go for Ugin's Labyrinth. All right, we'll reveal Devourer. Okay, so we definitely go for the Temple. we're gonna play Temple, pass. The one thing that we're gonna run into is we don't have anything to play after the Flesh Raker. Like next turn, we don't have anything. And if they have the Fatal Push here, that just slows us down a ton, which looks like they might. They do. All right. So it looks like might be some sort of green-black. Can't really pin it down. Typically it's Yawgmoth, but could be a slew of any other deck out there. What's this? Winterbloom Command. Sign in Blood. Okay. Interesting. Interesting cards so far. So we at least got land, so we have Karn next turn. Think I want to do something for their graveyard. It looks like they might utilize it somehow. Could also just go for liquid metal coating. I'd imagine if they're a mid-range deck, though, they're going to have all sorts of lands. Catacombs, okay. Have Grist or something. This is a Grist deck. Sign in Blood, okay. He's drawing cards here. Okay. So what do I get? They're definitely going for their graveyard, right? So I definitely go here. That's 4, 5, 6. So next turn I can play it, Devour or All Is Dust. So we'll play Karn. And I wonder if this is like a Saga deck too. Could this be Jun? No, it wouldn't be Jun Saga because he would have already gotten a red land at this point, right? I just don't know what to go for here. I mean, it never hurts to just go for liquid metal coating. I could just get... I don't think anything in this graveyard matters right now. So we'll get liquid metal coating. We'll start attacking lands. Thoughtseize, right? Yep. Yeah, that'll happen. Have a pretty solid hand, though. I can start playing everything next turn. So I guess I'd go for like Tormod's Crypt next, maybe. I mean, I guess if I draw a Power Plant. So we took out the All Is Dust. Interesting. So now I can just kill his Urza Saga. Is this a Grist? Does he run Grist? Graveyard Trespasser, okay. That's fine. So I can dismember that. We'll dismember that. I'll discard the Labyrinth, that's fine. And then we're gonna play the Liquid Metal Coating. Gonna target the Urza Saga. Then we're gonna uptick on that. Sign in Blood. Bloodstained Mire. So it looks like he is some sort of okay, so he's using his graveyard. So he brought Urza Saga back to hand. So I definitely want to get rid of his graveyard now, right? So I think we'll go for Tormod's Crypt. Does it really matter right now? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can play Glaren Fleshraker. I completely missed Destroy Target. Oh, the Witherbloom command. He chose to get rid of my Liquid Metal Coating. I didn't even realize. Okay. So in that case, we got 1. Yeah, we're going to -2. We get Tormod's Crypt here. Cast Tormod's Crypt. So I've got 6 mana next turn for anything I go for, but I don't want cards to die either. Just gonna Sign in Blood. Showing all the cards. This is just like a value green black deck. Like, he's gonna Thought Seize. Okay, that's fine. So you get my Devourer. Gonna Fatal Push my Fleshraker. Okay. You got it. Tower. Okay. We're gonna plus on the Karn. We're gonna keep Tower in my hand. So he has like Emperor of Bones. What is this? Arch enemies charm. Okay. Return 1 or 2 target creature and or planeswalker cards from your graveyard to your hand. Put 2+1/+1 counters. Okay. So he's definitely trying to utilize his graveyard. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. Damn. Still need one more. Could just go for an ensnaring bridge here. Haven't seen any like payoff creature, right? So actually, let's just do this. We got Grafdigger's Cage. And then we're gonna Chalice for 2. He's got a lot of 2-drops. Can't activate Haywire, mate. So he's definitely green-black Saga. So I just attack with Devourer and guess he could have main deck Pithing Needle here. So I might just need to get Pith. If he doesn't get Pithing Needle, so you got Shadow Spear. That's fine. Oh, yeah. Duh. I have Chalice out on 2. What a moron. I feel like this game is getting away from me. Because these... I'm now going to lose my Karn. These constructs are going to... do a good amount here. Like, my draws have been less than ideal. Like, I have to block one, right? Guess I don't really have to block now, but if he plays another creature... He's exiling. Okay. So if I draw a card, I can just get anything back from there. So his hand is dead. Drawing into a Kozilek's Command would be big. He's gonna probably equip a Shadow Spear. Which is fine. He'll attack with just that. Swamp. Kozilek's Command here would be a huge draw. That doesn't help. That's 4, 5. If he plays an artifact, I just lose. Still questioning how I'm going to lose this one. At one. Grab a power plant. Top deck. Kozilek's Command. Really, it just gets countered. And yeah, game 2. Really frustrating. That was some terrible draws there. How did we lose that? Like, how did we lose? Chalice of the Void for 1 and 2 seems really good. I don't know. That seems fine. Might have Damping Sphere, right? Now that I think about it, these kind of just die to. Might have Damping Sphere. That's crazy. I don't know how I lost that. I will play first. So we have Relic and Grafdigger's Cage, but we don't have much else. I guess we do get to Karn. Not a fan of this hand. So 2 Labyrinth. So we'll get rid of Dismember. Grafdigger's Cage, Temple. I like the Temple. We'll imprint the Devour. So we don't have the turn 2 Karn. He's probably got Thoughtseize here, so now he's going to take my Kozilek's command. So that's kind of rough. It is what it is. Nope. Okay. What is around like? Pick your poison. Okay, that's fine. I am perfectly okay with that. So we'll scry 2, draw, make 2 guys. So we'll put on top, and put the Mind Stone. Yeah. So now he'll take the Karn, and if he has a Thoughtseize, he gets a Mind Stone, and then we just get Karn out. So he's really just attacking. Okay. So next turn we play Karn, play Liquid Metal Coating. And the nice thing is, like, we can turn off the Overgrown Tomb because we can play the Liquid Metal Coating here. We'll play the Coating. Known as Upkeep will activate targeting the Tomb. Double black. Emperor of Bones. Okay. He's very quick to do that. So what do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4 mana. Can get the Ballista and kill the Emperor of Bones. I can also just get the Ensnaring Bridge. Yeah. Oh, I guess I could have played the map too. Wasn't thinking. So now I can just start shutting off his lands. Take out his land. We'll play map. Play map. Get Eldrazi Temple. Play it. Pass turn. So he won't be able to attack me. All right. Probably should have just had it like this to begin with. So I'm hoping we just go turn 3 Tron here. No turn 3 Tron, but I do have Tron. Another Goyf, okay. So we drew the tower, so that was pretty sweet. Takes out Karn. Now he's gonna name map. It's pretty good. So being on the draw here is really gonna hurt us. We had a great hand too. Now these constructs can just start going nuts. Unless we can draw into something good here. But Needle. This is probably a 1 of Needle too. That hurts. And that was pretty good. I mean, at least we have that now. So now we can just draw something. We have a lot of top decks, so I'm going to take 4, 5, 6 here. Top deck Ugin would be nice. Karn wouldn't be terrible either. Ugin at least gets rid of the Nether Goyf, gains some life. Devourer isn't terrible either because it's a creature. That's like the worst possible draw. I just lose. It was poor draws in game one, and he just had a solid hand this game. Like, any of that would have been great. Well, minus that. So I was still a couple turns off. All right, so we're 3-1. I'll be back for match 5. All right, we are back for round 5. We're 3-1. We are on the play, and we have turn 3 Tron. Things are looking good. It's probably our best hand we've had all night. And we're still 3-1, so doing pretty well. We'll start with a plant play expedition map. Looks like we've got an Eldrazi deck. No clue if it's going to be Tron or Ramp. All right, so it looks like it's going to be Tron. He got rid of 2 maps and an Ugin. Well, he got rid of everything, so I'm wondering if he needs a land. It's typically you at least keep a map. Eldrazi Temple. Okay. So this is where we can really do something here. So he's got an Ugin's Labyrinth, Imprinting Devour. Okay. I'm wondering if I should Chalice on 3 after I've played my Glaring Fleshraker. Tower Power Plant, we're going to grab mine. So if he has the Dismember, he has it. Yeah, Chalice on 3 makes it so he can't dismember my Glaring Fleshraker. He can't play his own Glaring Fleshraker. Looks like he has command here for 3. For 4, I should say, yeah. Now he's got Karn. I am screwed. Just gonna go and get Liquid Metal Coating. All right. Well, that would have been good forever ago. All right, we're gonna cast ours. Ours is gonna be for 7. So we definitely want Karn on top, and then Fleshraker, obviously. And then, I mean, we have pretty good draws here. So we have Labyrinth coming up. So I want this on bottom. This on bottom. This on bottom. We'll put this on bottom. So I want to draw the Fleshraker into... Well, I need the Karn first, right? So I want put that on top. Put on top, put on top, put on top, put on top. Yeah, we're gonna go for Disruptor Flute. And say Liquid Metal. Or we're gonna say Karn. We've stopped Liquid Metal Coating. You can't activate Karn. Of course, he gets his Glaring Fleshraker. So then we'll go 1, 2, 3. It's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're gonna do this for a 3. So he can't play another Fleshraker. He can't play Dismember on ours. But if he has a command here, might be a Devour. Ugin, okay. So I mean, next turn we're gonna command into command. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then 10. So we'll just win. We're gonna make guys scry draw. It's gonna be 12. We're gonna get 13, put him to 6. We're gonna put on bottom, put on bottom, put on the bottom, put on 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 the bottom, put on the bottom, put this on bottom, put this on bottom, put this on top. Always yield. And then we're gonna do it again. $11. So we're gonna bottom, 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 top. All right. Begin to sideboard. So in the mirror, I like to bring in Disruptor Flutes. I like the Stone Brain. Take out an All His Dust. Take out an Ugin. Bring in Cityscape and Extinguisher. Dismembers are okay. Chalice is just terrible. Warping Wheels, meh. Not good. And then we can take out Relic. Even Vex and Bubble's not good. So I guess we could keep... We could bring in, honestly, the Walking Ballista, but having a Karn target is also good too. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty good there. Not much that we're going to Karn for, bringing it all in, but having that stuff early is really good. Really want to stop them from playing Karn. We also don't want hands like this. Mulligan here, see if we got a good 5. And we do. It could be better. We'll get rid of... It's at least a turn 3 Karn. Maybe we just draw into... Alright. Do you have another? You do. Into Mind Stone. Exactly what I'm gonna be doing. I mean, if they had a land, you'd think, I mean, they'd just slam it, right? So they didn't have the Karn. And we do. So they do have 2, 3, 4 lands. They will have the ability to attack the Fleshraker, unless they play Karn here themselves. So because they had Fleshraker, it's pretty good. I'm gonna be a little behind because I don't have lands, and well, I have lands, but I don't have a lot of mana to. I really need to draw something. Like drawing a Dismember would be good here to keep my Karn alive. I could technically get a Filigree Silex. Okay, and he has a temple, so now he's got 4 lands. He has Karn here. think I'm pretty okay. So now he's got Thought Nuts here, it looks like, or another Flesh Raker. So he's got a command, okay. What did he do? He put 1 top, 2 bottom. The only thing I can assume is he got a Karn here. There we have it. Now he attacks my Karn, so I can't even go searching for anything. Yeah, that's rough. I don't know if there's anything I can really do. Mirror matches are weird. There's the down tick. Liquid metal coating. Gets a walking ballista. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you got a ballista to take out my Flesh Raker, I think. Yeah, he takes out my Flesh Raker and my spawn. Could be internet issues, I guess. It's 1, 2, 3. I guess he can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Give this for 3, that's 5. And then 6, 7. Yeah, I guess he just wins here. If he sees it. Probably does. But instead, they're down ticking Karn. Filigree Silex. It wasted almost 2 minutes doing all that. Okay. So we'll be on the play. Let's see. There's nothing I really want to change here. We'll do that. We will play first. These hands are just getting brutal. This is better. We'll get rid of a map, I guess. So he mulled to 6. So we're gonna have turn 1 power plant map, turn 2 tower. So as long as he doesn't turn to Karn us, we'll be looking pretty good. Well, that's a start to a turn 2 Karn. That's pretty scary. Of course. So we'll go get Urza's Mine. He down ticks. Okay, so liquid metal coating. So we're gonna play mine. Starting to wonder if I play Karn, can he kill it? Next turn. He can, but I'll have a blocker. Unless he has double dismember. So I think I play Fleshraker, then Karn, then map. Down to Karn for Ballista. Ballista doesn't actually help me, right? Because I just fucked that up. I meant to undo and I hit no, don't use the ability. That is frustrating. Totally just misclicked there. I meant to undo because I was thinking, do I uptick here for any reason? And I wanted to take a minute to think about it. And I meant to like undo, and I clicked the no. I just totally botched that. Just gonna Disruptor Flute and say Karn. So I lost any opportunity. Get myself another tower. Play tower. Play a Mind Stone. Then we're gonna crack a Mind Stone. Can I stop trying these artifacts? like all those draws, and I just kept drawing more Mind Stones, and like, come on. Joke's on you. We took the Ugin. I just want him drawing cards, and right now, liquid metal coating does nothing. I was gonna say, okay. Why would he return that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Must have another labyrinth. Okay. See what we draw. Okay. Gonna let me draw another card? Puts him to 8. It's a pretty good draw on my part. The only issue is if he has a command here. Okay, so he's drawing. He's playing Ugin. He doesn't exile anything. Like drawing. I'm drawing so many lands, like this is just absurd. Here comes Thought Not Seer. Chalice, okay. Wait, what? What just happened? Did he just run out of time? I wasn't paying attention to his time. He ran out of time? All right. Well, 4-1. How about that? I'll see you at the recap. Welcome back to the recap. So we went 4-1. The last round, I'm pretty sure my opponent ran out of time. I honestly wasn't even keeping track. I was really trying to make sure I didn't make a mistake playing due to the fact that I was drawing a lot of lands. Really feel like I should have had that game wrapped up anyway. I really feel like I should have had that green-black match wrapped up. Really feel like I missed out on a 5-0 there, but we went 4-1, so I'll take it. Really like this list a lot. I really like the main deck Vexen Bauble. It's nice because you can sack it to draw a card, which is pretty sweet. Same with Relic. Not much else to say other than I love Tron and I keep going 4-1 with it. Maybe next time we'll get the 5-0. I don't know. I'm kind of like just stuck at the 4-1 mark, but yeah. So 4-1. Really like the deck, and if you're watching this on YouTube, please go ahead and subscribe and like the video. Drop a comment in what deck you're currently playing in Modern. If you're playing Tron, what lists are you running? What are some things that you like, dislike? If you see that I've made any mistakes, let me know as well. I am always looking for any sort of critique in my play. I am no expert by any means. I am not a pro. I am far from. So I'm always looking to grow, get better at the game. So if you have anything that I could have done differently, please let me know. Again, if you enjoy watching videos, I post about every other day. I'll have a new video up focusing a lot on Tron and various other decks that are doing well in the meta. So again, thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.